Good morning to you all. Today we are going to start geography, its nature and its scope. So before directly jumping into human geography, let us recall what you have studied in class 11 chapter 1, geography. So what is geography? It is made up of two words, geo plus graphy. The word geo denotes land, or we can say surface. And the word graphy, it signifies description or analysis. Analysis, or we can say description. So, any phenomena on the surface of Earth that varies can be studied under geography. Any process, phenomena, occurrence that varies over space is under the realm of geography. So, we can say geography is a study of areal differentiation. Areal differentiation. Areal means surface and differentiation means variation. Second, the second important characteristic feature of geography is it is empirical in nature. Okay, let us understand the word empirical in little bit more detail. Let us try to understand this with an example. Suppose we are conducting a survey on farmers, on the socio-economic conditions of farmer. So we have two methods. First, we can take data from books, we can take data from the previous researches, we can take data from articles. In short, we are relying data on other sources, data of other sources. This type of data is called secondary data. And another method is we can go on surface, on land. We can talk to farmer about their socio-economic condition, about their health, about the cropping patterns, about the government schemes. Means we are taking or collecting data directly on the surface. It is called first-hand data or primary data. It means data on the spot. So in empirical studies or empirical research, primary data is taken. So geography is empirical in nature. Second, it is integrative in nature. So what is the meaning of integrative here? Let us try to understand the meaning of integration in this context. The word integration means to integrate. So in geography, we integrate or we collect the knowledge from different disciplines, from different subjects in order to explain or describe a particular phenomenon. When we talk about industries, it means our subject matter is overlapping with economics. When we are talking about weather, climate, it means our subject matter is overlapping with meteorology. When we talk about the distribution of waters, the boundaries, countries, it means our subject matter is overlapping with political science. And at the same time, when we talk about interior of earth, it means our subject matter is overlapping with geology. So in this way, we can say that in geography, we collect information from various disciplines, and finally, with the help of that information, we explain or describe a particular phenomenon. We can also take an example to understand the meaning of integration. Suppose we are studying or we are conducting a research on a particular tribe. So we will rely on the data of economic survey. We will also rely on the data of meteorological department. So we will collect data from other sources to conduct a survey or to conduct a research on a particular tribe. So in this way, we can say geography is integrative in nature in terms of research, study, subject matter. Next thing, the next very important characteristic of geography is practical. So practical, we all know, means the knowledge which is useful in day-to-day life. The knowledge which can be used to ease the life of human beings. That is called practical. In other words, we can say useful. And the most important characteristic feature of geography is spatio temporal variation. Any phenomena process that varies with space and time can be studied under geography. It is indeed a joke because do we have anything or is there anything in this world, especially materialistic world, which is not changing with time or which is not changing with space? I don't think there is something like that. There are two concepts in Indian culture. Uh, I'm remembering that. One is, okay, it is space and it is time. So there is a concept in Indian culture, in Indian scriptures or Vedas, we can say, that everything in this material world is, the word used is anitya. And the second word used is It is the concept of non-permanence. Means nothing in this material world is permanent. Second, parivartansheel, which literally means any matter, any subject matter that is subject to change. Anything that is subject to. So when everything in this world is subject to change and everything is not permanent, nothing is permanent, we should say, it means everything under the sun comes under the realm of geography. Everything is changing. It can be one particular type of crop is grown in a particular area due to certain climatic conditions. Some other type of crop is grown in some other area due to some other type of climatic conditions. In the same fashion, we can observe different type of settlements are found in different type of area. The area, mountain area or the desert area, sparse type of settlements are found. In congested area, cluster type of settlements are found. Different type of forests are found. Different type of climate. Climate is a very important factor. It itself changes with space and time according to longitude and latitude, but it is also responsible for the variation in human activities. Responsible for variation in human activities. It causes variation in human activities and it also affects festivals, traditions of human beings. Festivals, traditions of human beings. So let us try to understand this with a current example. Uh, Around 21st June, we could observe in different places of Haryana and in other parts of India too, we could observe that people were distributing water before 21st of June. So why were they distributing water? Because it is a tradition in India that around 21st June or before 21st June, we used to distribute water. So what is the reason behind this? The reason is we find it virtuous. It is considered as a good deed. It means in ancient times, our ancestors knew, our ancestors knew, they were aware about the movement of sun. They knew that sun travels from Tropic of Capricorn to Tropic of Cancer, from Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn, and they knew, they were well aware that on 21st of June, sun is directly overhead on Indian subcontinent. And when the sun is directly overhead, it means there will be warm weather. The weather will be warm, or you can say hot. So due to hot weather, they made it a tradition that during this phase of year, during this period, it is virtuous to distribute water among the people. So you can ask, sir, how can you say that they were aware about the movement of the sun? Because anyone can observe that this phase of year is hot. Yes, they were aware. Have you heard about Uttarayan and Dakshinayan? The concept of Uttarayan and Dakshinayan is on the movement of sun. A festival is called Makar Sakranti. The word Makar is used for Tropic of Capricorn. So this festival is celebrated, if I am not wrong, in January. So this is the time when sun starts moving from Tropic of Capricorn towards the north. So at that time, our ancestors knew that sun moves in this pattern, and the festivals were also according to the planetary movements of the planets, of sun, moon. Actually, like we knew that sun will be directly overhead on Indian subcontinent on 21st of June. So we made it a tradition to distribute water. So by this example, we can say that we have always used our religion or our tradition to serve humanity, for the betterment of humanity. We have never used our culture or used our dharma to attack other cultures, to attack other civilizations. We never crossed Hindu Kush mountains in Afghanistan. Our dharma, our culture has always been used to serve humanity or for the betterment of humanity. So in this way, we are diverting from the topic. So in this way, we can say geography is a study of spatio-temporal variation. It is practical in nature. It is integrative. It is empirical, and it is a study of areal differentiation. So whenever you write the definition of geography, so the key words you will remember is areal differentiation and spatio-temporal variation. So we can categorize geography into two major parts. One is physical geography, and second one is human geography. So one thing you can ask is when our subject matter is overlapping with other subjects. So can we say that all the subject matter of geography is taken from other subjects? So is it a discipline in itself or not? Yes, there is a one major difference. Other subjects are limited up to figures and facts. Like in soil or like in meteorology, they will just tell you the figure and facts. This is the amount of rainfall. This is the amount of humidity. But when we talk about climatology, which is an overlap of geography and meteorology, in this we describe, we use those data to describe a process or phenomena. We try to explain how those conditions will affect the human life, how those conditions will impact the economic life of the people. Means their causes, their results, their effects, their variation, all these things are particular to geography. Okay, the classification of geography, the humanization of nature, naturalization of human beings, different approaches regarding geography, how should we study geography, dualism, dichotomy, all these things we will learn in the next lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.